Hello everyone, and welcome back to Phantasy Star 3. If you remember what happened last time, we actually came back to the village of Hatatat, to the cave to the west, to actually check in with Lyle, to make sure we rescue her, to check in and make sure we rescue her daughter Thea. Now, Lyle says we need to go back to the kingdom of Landen. Now we cannot actually go back the original way through the kingdom of Rasel because it's actually blocked off for right now. So we take the alternate pathway with using the twins ruby. So in order to get to the cave we're at right now, from the cave towards going to Ren, you actually want to go east and you want to go north. You're gonna see another mountain there with a cave there. Once you go inside, once you access this cave's entrance, it'll basically say the twins ruby started to glow, and now you have access. So now you want to start going through this dungeon. Once again, like every other dungeon, every other underground dungeon we ever had, to go from area to area, you want to actually make sure to keep your HP up, and you want to fight but you want to fight every single battle along the way. Now, if you want to pick up treasure chests as usual, you feel free to do so, but I wouldn't really see a need to actually do it unless you really want to. Now, once again, there's gonna be going through this underground dungeon. There's gonna be once again more dead ends. So the best thing to do is that if you're playing this for the first time, either do one of two things. One, I would suggest either trying to find a map, just kind of every single underground dungeon, of every single underground dungeon, so you're able to figure out which pathway to take to actually find the stairs. Or the second thing to do is what I usually do is just pick every single path, and also try to make sure you have enough magic power left, so then you're able to heal yourself, just in case if any opponents, or in our case now cyborgs and robots, actually do too much damage to us. Now, once again, as I said before, the underground areas are actually a very good place if you want to level grind for experience. If you want to do some Maseta grinding, it's one of the best spots to actually get some experience at for right now. Now, also in this cave as well, sometimes some of the robots also have poison, so also make sure you have some antidotes on hand so you're able to heal yourself, just in case one of them does actually poison you. Now, poison kind of works a little differently in this game. Poison not only will poison do damage to you over time, but also if you try to go to an inn and you still have poison on you, you won't be. You won't get healed like everybody else will. Like if you still have 12 HP, when you go to the inn to heal yourself, you'll still have 12 HP, and so you basically have to find either an antidote or somebody to cure you in order to actually get rid of the poison, so you're able to heal yourself back to normal. Now, as you go into the path, in this area, you actually want to go through and find all the treasures as well, because a lot of chests around here actually carry weapons, like the force sword here. Like the force sword, about to say force sword, but the force sword, and there's also going to be a force knife later on. You actually want to hold on to that force knife for your 5th party member that you're actually going to get after you go through the Kingdom of Landen's dungeon, which we're going to take care of in the next part of basically like investigating the dungeon of Landen. We're going towards Landen now. We're not actually going to go through the dungeon into the next part. and then you keep going around. You're gonna find a force claw. The force sword you want to make sure you give to Ayn. The force claw you want to make sure to give to Mew, and the force knife you just want to hold on to for right now until you finish investigating the Kingdom of Landen's dungeon area. So once you go up the stairs, now we're going to be in very familiar territory, back at the very beginning of the game in Chapter 1. Now, what we're going to have to do is just, to actually get to Landen, you want to actually, from the cave, you want to go north, and then you want to go west. Without going to the mountains, or you actually go to where Mew is. When Mew was in the first generation. And what we're gonna do is that we're gonna stop the video in the town of Landen again. Now, one thing about this for right now is that all the villages from Yatta to Landen, and even in the Kingdom of Landen, there's really like no villagers there for right now. So all we're gonna do for right now, we're just gonna go heal ourselves at the end, and I will see everybody in the next part as we're about to go as we're about to see if we can figure out what's going on at the Kingdom of Landen next time on Phantasy Star 3. This is Ryu here. Hope everybody enjoyed this part, and I will see everybody next time. Later.